Hi, this is Keith Bryant from Global SMT and Packaging at Productronica India. I'm on the NMTronics booth with Mr. Soni this afternoon, and three of the questions that I'm going to give him are effectively framed behind us with the mint outputs that they generate from their own machines here as part of a demonstration of capability. So, my friend, let's talk first of all about the Prime Minister and how he's been involved and how he was at the inauguration of the SEMICON show and how you think he's going to drive everything forwards.
Keith, thanks a lot first and giving me an opportunity to talk to you. Yesterday, our Honorable Prime Minister did the inauguration of SEMICON India. As you know, the SEMICON India and Productronica are coexisting at the same time, same venue, and it's the event which is full of energy. It was the first time that you have seen more than 100 CEOs all over the world assemble under one roof. It never happened before. All the industry leaders, they had the same echo, and this is the time and this is the right time to be in India. And whatever our Honorable Prime Minister has laid on the policy, and if you look into his records, whatever he has done in the past, he made it successful. We talk about Digital India, he talk about the cashless payment system, or he talk about the PLIs, all his brain. And I'm very sure whatever he's doing to our industry will make it happen. So we are very, very proud that this is the time for India, for the world.
Yep, and to pick up on your word energy, I mean, energy and enthusiasm is something that I've seen even more than normal at this exhibition. From the CEOs that I've talked to down to the engineers. Everybody is really buzzing about the future, and it's, from an outsider view, it's very good to see. Yeah, and also our next topic is, we have 10 years of Make in India. Like you, I was here in 2014 when they launched it, and some people left the building saying, yeah, 6 months it will die. And 10 years on, it's making still huge inroads into the business, and now it's moving into the semiconductor ecostructure as well. So it's a tremendous achievement, but how do you see it from your point of view?
This is a wave. I would say this is a move. This is a positive vibration all across the industry for Make in India. The government is really pushing everyone, whether they are the equipment manufacturers or they are the users. So all over the places is a Make in India. Even the big companies, we talk about Tata Electronics, so they made a tie-up with the various technology companies and encouraging them to set up the base in India. And same as for us. So NMTronics India is highly committed for the Make in India program. We, as I shared it with you last time, we are already doing automation equipments. We launched the laser marking machine, which is purely made in India. We launched scan machine, which is a 2D AOI for through-hole inspection and the conformal coating. And last but not the least is a Heller reflow, which is launched Make in India. And I can say, Keith, it's just a beginning, because I'm committed to the government every 6 months. I want to launch something new, which is going to be Make in India. So it is, the customers are giving us the complete encouragement, they're giving us overwhelming response that Soni, you do it, we are there to buy it.
Yep, and as well as all the other things that you're doing, you're also taking part in an education program.
Very right. So, as I shared before, NMTronics and IIT Kanpur signed an MOU for NMTronics Center of Excellence for electronic manufacturing and skill development. It's a very innovative program. So it has got a multi-folds. One is, of course, we are going to do the skill development because our engineering students, they came out of the college, they have a very little skill, and our industry needs the skill. So they may have an education, but we are going to provide them the skills so they can be plug and play in the industry. And at the same time, IIT want to introduce the SMT as a part of the curriculum. IIT is an autonomous body, so they can introduce the course they like for the benefit of the industry. And third point is we are giving the platform for the emerging startups to use this as a building a prototype. So that's a big benefit to the industry.
Yeah, it's a nice dovetailing of applications, because you want to train engineers and you want them to be trained on real products. And if you have the startups and the smaller companies bringing in their new product introductions, then it becomes a real project for the guys who are working, or at least studying there, to actually build something real and learn a lot more about real life. And as you rightly say, they're the skills that are missing in a lot of countries. A lot of countries have a good level of what I call education and book learning. But when it comes to doing stuff, it's kind of completely different. So you're really filling a much needed gap. And when things are growing in India the way they're growing, you have a depth of potential market, but as you say, you need to upskill these people. And that's for me, speaking as just personally, it's a tremendous thing to do for the industry, because this is not something for NMTronics, it's something for the whole of the ecosystem. And it's something that I hope you guys are really, really proud of, because you deserve the praise for doing it, because I don't know of probably, let's say, 2-3 other countries where there are things that are similar. And there are a lot of countries out there building this stuff. And I know the other thing that you're very strong with in NMTronics is long-term partnerships. And that brings me on to the final area that we see sitting here is Fuji. And you've been working with Fuji now for a huge number of years. You work together as partners, and I understand they're investing even more in India now.
Yes, Fuji is a nerve center of NMTronics. And I think so what Fuji and NMTronics is together. Today you talk to Fuji CEO, we are proud to say that we are the #1 market share leader in Indian market. Fuji is a big gate, and once it is open, and we have so many collaboration opportunities coming on the way. Fuji is highly committed to the Indian market. They launched the latest platform called NXT-R here, and you have interviewed a lot of our customers, and they're very proud to be the Fuji users. So I can say, Keith, that Fuji is undoubtedly one of the best platforms in field of the SMT.
Yep. And in the future, you think you will be putting a Made in India badge on Fuji machines?
Well, that's a final dream, Keith, but this is a final frontier. And I can only hope, but it's a long journey.
Then I wish you every success, sir. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you very much, Keith. Thank you.
And that's Keith Bryant for Global SMT and Packaging at Productronica India, signing off.
NMTronics India is your partner in technology, providing high-tech capital equipment for PCB assembly and testing through world-class equipment manufacturing companies. MINT is our state-of-the-art experience center in Noida, showcasing live SMT line performance. We take single-window responsibility for chip-to-ship for your SMT shop floor with customized Make in India automation solution. We are a team of 350-plus highly qualified and trained engineers representing 40-plus principals and spread 9 cities all across India, promising best equipment performance, quality, and service support.